Hello everyone. Welcome to Mrs. Pillai Stories. How are you all doing today? I hope you're all doing fine and really enjoying my stories. I love telling stories. I hope you do your good listening too. So what are our good listening rules? You need good sitting and you need to look at the person who is talking and you need to listen to all the words and you need to be sitting still, don't you? If you are doing all that, then you're ready to listen to my story. So here it goes. The name of my story today is called The Beautiful Swan. What's the name of my story? The Beautiful Swan. Okay? Now, how does our story begin? It goes, once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a beautiful lake. There were all sorts of animals who lives in the lake, by the sides of the lake, and the trees by the lake. So there were lots and lots of animals. Among them was a family of ducks. Mummy Duck was so excited. Do you know why? Because she was waiting for the eggs to be hatched. She was perched on the eggs, waiting. One day, she could feel something is moving. So she looked down beneath her and she could see the eggs had started to crack. What happens when the egg cracks? The little ducklings are going to come out now, aren't they? So one by one, the eggs cracked and the ducklings came out, except one egg. But this egg was a little bit different than the others. It was slightly bigger than the other eggs. All the other ducklings waited, but that one didn't hatch. So they waited. After 2 days, the bigger egg hatched and out came a duckling that didn't look the same as the other ones. It was slightly bigger and was in a different color. So they all looked. That doesn't belong to our family. He doesn't look like us, said the other ducklings. Mummy Duck said, you shouldn't say like that. He is your brother. We need to look after him. He is part of our family. So the ducklings with the other duck who doesn't look like the other ducklings all went to the lake. Mummy Duck was teaching how to swim and how to quack and how to play together. They all played, but our new duckling wasn't very happy because everyone was teasing him. He was feeling a bit sad because everybody said, you don't look like your family. You look different. Oh no, our duckling was feeling really, really sad. How would you feel if someone says you don't look like part of your family? You will feel sad too, won't you? His brothers and sisters were not nice to him either. So he decided to leave his family behind and look for another family. So the poor duckling left his mum and his friends and family, his brothers and sisters, in search of a new family. He waddled through high reeds and grasslands and marshlands and reached the forest. There were some wild geese in the forest. He asked, can I be part of your family, please? The wild geese were not happy either. You don't look like part of my family. You can't play with us. He really wanted to be part of Gee's family, but they didn't accept him. So he left that group of geese and searched for another family so he can be part of that family. The duckling walked and he walked. Days passed, weeks passed, and months passed. It was getting winter. He needed to find a house if he had to survive the winter. He walked and he saw a little cottage by the river. He went in. There was a farmer and his wife with some farm animals, a cat and a hen. He went over to the house. Can I be part of your family, please? He asked farmer's wife. Farmer's wife thought, oh, I got lots of chickens, but I don't have a duck. This one definitely looks like a duck, but it's not a duck. I don't know who you are. You can stay as long as you give me some duck eggs. Duckling said, of course I can give you duck eggs. So the farmer's wife let him stay in the farm. Weeks and months passed. Our duckling was getting bigger and bigger. But the cat and the dog and the farm animals in the house said, you don't look like part of our family. You are not beautiful. Everybody used to tease him, say bad things about him. Duckling was still upset. He didn't feel like he belonged anywhere. He was sad. Farmer's wife thought, it's been ages since you've been in this farm. You didn't give me any eggs so far. It's time for you to go and find your own family and let the duckling go away from the farm. So our poor duckling walked away from the farm. He walked days and days until he reached to a beautiful lake, a different one, a wild one. There he saw some beautiful swans. They were playing. It's been a year since he left his family, searching for his new family. He went over to the swans and said, you are so beautiful, look at you. You are the most beautiful creature in the world. The swans looked strangely at the duckling and said, have you not seen yourself? Go and look at your reflection. You are as beautiful as we are. So this duckling went over to the lake and looked down on the reflection. He wasn't that ugly and not very nice duckling anymore. He saw the reflection and he couldn't believe what he saw. He was just like the swans he saw by the lake. They were big, majestic, and beautiful swans. So our poor ugly duckling that nobody loved is turned into a beautiful swan. Everyone who came over by the lake were admiring the beauty of our beautiful swan. What did you learn from this story, my friends? Is it nice to say bad things about anyone the way that they look? Some people won't be the same as us. They might be a little bit different than us. We don't have any right to criticize them or say bad things about them. You can make them feel welcomed. You can make them feel like family, can't you? So I hope you are all going to be friendly and nice to the friends that you have, even if they don't look like you. Okay? So you never know who that person is going to turn into. Just like our ugly duckling who turned into a beautiful swan. All you have to be is beautiful inside, being kind and friendly to everyone. That's the way I like it. All right, my dear friends, I hope you enjoyed my story and I hope to see you soon. Until I see you next time, it's goodbye from Mrs. Pillai. Take care. Goodbye.